Okay, I'm trying to keep this short, so bear with me. Tarrant County Probationers. If you're going to certain treatment providers and certain polygraph examiners, as you're required to do, and you should do, I know that you're being sent to one particular group instead of having a choice. Okay, and that's always been a problem for me. And if you go back into my history, you'll see why. If I had to explain it, it would take me at least an hour. Okay, but trust me, when you say we think that we're being scammed, let's look at that. Look at the video below, in the link below if you're on Facebook, and if you're on YouTube, it's right up there. Okay. Also, make sure that you look at the other two links, because those are supporting documentation, which is what these are. Okay. This is from their own lawyers. Okay. Both the supporting documentations are from the lawyers of the treatment providers and from the lawyers of the polygraph examiners. Okay. And when you watch that video and you go ahead and you do the math along with me, well, you make your own judgments. What I'm going to say is this. If you're being revoked based off of your inconclusive test, or even if you're being revoked based off of a deception indicated test, you should get a fair, independent, and unbiased assessment. Okay? Call Finney and Polygraph Services. We can give you that fair, independent, and unbiased assessment. Okay, now, let's talk about what it means when I say fair, independent, and unbiased. Okay? Fair, independent, and unbiased means that you get a fair, independent, and unbiased assessment, not the assessment you think you should get. If you're looking to buy a polygraph result, go elsewhere, because that's not what happens here at Finney and Polygraph Services. I don't do it with CSCDs, which is one of the reasons why CSCDs hate me. I don't do it for treatment providers, which is one of the reasons why the treatment providers in Tarrant County hate me. So if I don't do it for them, and I don't do it, if I don't do it for CSCD, and I don't do it for the treatment providers, because if I did, I'd probably get a lot more business, I certainly ain't going to do it for you either. Okay, now what's my point? Well, if there's nothing going on, then let's get this straightened out. If there's nothing going on, let me help you prove it. Okay? But if there is something going on, and usually when there is something going on, it's usually something stupid. It's usually something that means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. Okay? Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. Let's find a way where we can go forward with it rather than staying stagnant, or worse yet, moving backwards. Because I'm going to tell you this for a fact. Your polygraphs aren't going anywhere. You're never going to, as long as you're on probation, you're not getting out a polygraph. Accept it and move on. Okay, now whatever's in your head, if there is something going on up there, guess what? That ain't going away either. Which is why, if something's going on in your head, that's why your polygraph results aren't coming up well. The best thing in the world to do is come and talk to somebody who gives a rat's ass. Come and talk to somebody that wants to try to help you figure it all out. Come and talk to somebody that wants you to move forward rather than be stagnant or move backwards. Because that is truly what I want to do. There's an old saying that the guy who interned me had. Okay, and I carry this with me. He once told me, Joe, no one will talk to their inquisitor, but they will talk to their friend. And that's how I moved forward in my career, because up until then, I'm going to admit it, when I got out of polygraph school, I was a raging jerk, because that's how they train you. Or at least that's how they trained you back when I was doing it 20 years ago. Okay? But it is what it is. This guy had to sit me down and say, Joe, people are going to talk to a person that's their friend, not their inquisitor. And, it's obvious through my 20-year career. People will talk to somebody when they feel that somebody actually gives a rat's ass about them. And I know I'm saying this publicly, and hopefully, yeah, I know the polygraph examiners that hate me and that I hate them, quite frankly. I know they're watching. But that's my secret, guys. That's my secret sauce to the burger. My secret sauce to the burger, and one of the reasons why I get more information than you guys consistently, is because I treat people like human beings. I welcome them with a smile and a handshake. And then I talk with them, not to them. And maybe if you gave that a shot every once in a while, maybe you might not have so many inconclusive polygraph tests. Just a tip. Anyway, give Finian Polygraph Services a call. I'm happy to go ahead and schedule you in because, well, that's my new business model. When I talk about the new business model here at Finian Polygraph Services, what I'm saying is that I want you to choose to come to Finian Polygraph Services. I want you to choose to use fair, independent, and unbiased polygraph. Because you being forced to come to me isn't fair. It doesn't look independent. And it certainly does not smack of the appearance of unbiased. But I'm going to tell you this. When you come to Finian Polygraph Services, you need to expect fair, independent, and unbiased. And what that means fair, independent, and unbiased to you, fair, independent, and unbiased to the treatment provider, fair, independent, and unbiased to the CSCD, but most importantly, fair, independent, and unbiased to the people of Texas. Because that is who I ultimately owe my loyalties to. Is to the people of Texas, because they're the people I want to protect, along with your rights. Fair, independent, and unbiased. See you around.